Yo, welcome back to another FM24 video, and yeah, it's just me today. Obviously, in light of the new FM coming out, um, I wanted to just finish off the series. So yeah, it's the finale, another episode and the last one of our FM24 Save, our FM24 journey. Um, so yeah, guys, I'm just gonna be running you through exactly how the season panned out, where everyone finished, what everyone done, and just like a general reflection of the save and how we all started. And yeah, man, just gonna run us through it. So I wanna, I'm gonna do this in a way where I'm gonna format it. I'm gonna go through maybe the Champions League, Europa League, and that first, and then we'll go over to the Premier League, and then the Champions League, and then FA Cup, Carabao Cup, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so first things first, we'll start off with the Champions League. So as you can see, the final's not been played yet. Um, Unfortunately, the boys got we all got knocked out of the Champions League. So we'll start off in the league phase. So I finished top of the league phase. Kerem finished fifth, and Kayeshawn finished fourth. Um, yeah, I mean, at this point in time, I felt like I was a very strong favourite to win the Champions League, and so essentially, I just simmed. We didn't play for it. We didn't have the time, so I just thought, you know what? Let's just get through it. If anyone's in Champions League final, we'll film a Champions League final video, and then that's it. So yeah, I finished top, and then we'll go off into the round of 16 since we were all in that. So Kellen went through against Benfica. I went through against Bayern Munich, and Keishon went through against AC Milan. We all won 2-0. I won 5-3 on aggregate, Keishan won 3-0 on aggregate, and Kellen won 5-2 on aggregate. Then the quarterfinals now. So I played Juventus. I beat them 6-3 on aggregate. PSG beat Keishan, sorry, on aggregate 6-4, beating them 3-2 in the last game. And Kellen went through against Inter Milan 7-6 on aggregate, 3-1, and then Chelsea also went through. So now to the semis. So Kellam actually got really far. I didn't realise this. Narrowly missed out against Chelsea, and I got battered, mate, by PSG. But again, if I was playing this game, bro, I would have won this game, innit? And then yeah, that leaves us in the Champions League final, Chelsea versus PSG. So if we go on to the past winners, obviously Kennan was runner up in the first season, won it in the second season, could have potentially won it in the third season. Any of us could have really won it, to be fair. I think we all had a strong team. Um, I feel like Kayshon, after speaking with him, he felt like he had a really, really strong chance because he's won loads of Champions Leagues in our past saves that have not been filmed before. But, anyways, so now we'll go on to the next competition. Okay, FA Cup. As you can see, Liverpool won it 3 fucking years in a row. Fair play to them. Um, we'll start off in third round. Okay, yeah, third round. So I got knocked out really early against Hull. If you lot remember that game. Kellen went through against Blackpool away from home, and Keishon went through against QPR. So now the fourth round, I was out very early. I bottled this fucking competition, man. Keishon won 4-0 against Stevenage. Kellen went out to Watford, so another big upset. And then in the fifth round, Kellen went out to Keishon went out to Middlesbrough, and then yeah, that was all the man them out. And then I'll just take us through to the quarter final. So Watford had a little good run, man. They made it to the semi-final. Salford as well to the quarter final, and then Middlesbrough as well. So the semi-finals would have been interesting. I mean, pretty much at this point, your favourite Liverpool, aren't you? They've won it 2 times before. They're in the semi-final. They narrowly went through on penalties. Aston Villa also going through, so the final would have been a Liverpool Aston Villa final with Liverpool coming out on top. Sesko is actually in the top three goal scorers, which is fair enough to him. Looks like he developed very well. But yeah, so let's go on to the next competition now, and that will be the Carabao Cup. So the Carabao Cup final, the magic final that it was. Fucking Kayeshawn prick, mate. Actually done it against me. I could have gone back to back in this competition. But anywho, we'll start off in the third round. So I beat Norwich 3-1. Where's the boys? Where's the boys? Kenan went through against City 2-1, and Kayeshawn won 4-0 against Sheffield United. In the fourth round, I beat Preston 3-0. Kayeshawn beat Blackburn 3-1, and Kenan won 3-3. Well, he won on penalties, but it was a 3-3 result. And then in the quarterfinals now, Kenan won 5-0 against Crawley, Kayeshawn won 3-0 against Leeds, and I won against MK Don 6-0, with West Ham winning 2-0. In the semis now, I won against West Ham 8-0, and uh, Kayeshawn and Kerem played each other. They didn't end up filming it, but it was in one of our videos, if I believe. And then, yeah, Kayeshawn won 1-0. And obviously, we had our magical final 6-3. Kayeshawn come out on top, his first trophy of the save. I was really happy for him, man. Obviously, I'd won it before, so that probably helped. If I hadn't won trophy, I would have been fuming. But I was happy for him. I'm not a hater. Yeah. So yeah, we'll go on to the next competition now. Right, on to the Premier League now. So, as you can see, back to back Premier League winners. Went unbeaten, got 100 points. Gyökeres just missed out on the top goal scorer award. Messi, joint top assister, 18 goals, 16 assists from him in the league. It was fake, mate. Yeah, when I'm beating Kayeshawn finished second, and Kerem finished in fifth with Arsenal. Yeah, man. What can I say? Like, I knew we were doing something special. We got to January, we were still unbeaten. Went to March, April, still unbeaten. Like, we were just absolutely insane. It's just a shame we couldn't top it with a Champions League. I've done that before. Or not, the man them saves. I've gone unbeaten with Norwich and won the Champions League that same year. And yeah, still though, 100 point season, unbeaten. It's quite possibly the greatest Premier League individual season ever. Um, yeah, man. So obviously that means that I've won it now back to back as well, which is always really tough to do. I finished runner up in the first season, if you don't remember as well. But yeah, well, now I feel like it's best to just flick through the old Premier League seasons, because obviously everyone, you know what happened in Champions League the last years, and yeah, see where we all started off and how we ended up. First season, I finished on 83 points, not that far off City to be fair. Uh, Kerem finished fourth with 74, and Kayeshawn finished fifth with 71. Obviously, if you don't remember, was really, really hating the fact that he was playing Europa League again. But yeah, it is what it is. And then won the league last season with 93 points. About the same sort of points tally that City were above me. So we did make a good significant drop. We scored 121 goals as well. And then Kerem finished third, and Occasion finally got into Champions League in fourth. And obviously that brings us to this season where, we won the league and whatnot. And yeah, now gonna go through our best 11s if I can find it. Yes, it's here. So go through the first season now. Um, yeah, what a shambolic team to start with. I've always maintained I had the worst team to start off with, because I remember I didn't have Hermoso. I had Maguire, obviously, and Varane. Um, Midfield, Casemiro and Amrabat. Decent actual midfield, not too bad to be fair. Amad Diallo, who ended up becoming a top player. Mason Mount, who's still at the club now. Rashford still at the club now. Scott McTominay up front. Oh my days. The problem I had in this first season is that we just didn't have a recognised striker, and McTominay was that for a little while. Oh my god, he's on to Lens now. Fair play to him. Yeah, but I did try Rashford up there, but because of Rashford's work rates, it just wasn't working. So kept them out on the left wing. Uh, Onana was on the bench that season. If you lot remember, a lot of the time did not. Even when I used to, like, when you accidentally played him, I used to take him off. Lecroix, Delo, Bruno Fernandes, who we ended up selling. His sell done so much for the club when you actually deep it. Like, when was it that we sold him? Yeah, we sold him that first season as well. Yeah, he played one season, sold him, and then was gone. Garnacho as well. He's still at the club now, turned into an absolute baller. Yeah, he was really good at our time at the club. It's just unfortunate that Rashford was also so good. I didn't expect Rashford to be that good. Mainu as well, absolute fucking baller. He was still at the club, 21 years old, getting caps for England, all sorts. Hoyland, oh my days, bro. How I scammed Leipzig. Because I don't know if this is your first video, we sold Leipzig. We sold Hoyland. We didn't sell Leipzig. We sold Hoyland to Leipzig for £81 million. Don't know how we scammed them out of that. He did not score a lot. I think he got 17 in 17 starts, 18 substitute appearances in his last season, and then 13 his first season. He was not bad. It's just that he wasn't like I would. At that point, we knew we're not going to be here for that long. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't know how long we're going to do the save for. Oh yeah, Lacroix. How can I forget about him? So he played a vital role in those first couple of seasons. This season it was more of a backup. He would have played more, but obviously we simmed like maybe 2 months to the save. He probably would have got up to about 20 appearances, but still, that defense was on my defense this season was just fucking fake. Amrabat, who we had and we sold to Napoli this season as well. He was actually a good little servant for us. We had him for about 3 years, yeah. And Casemiro, is he still playing? Is he still playing? Yeah, he is. Still at Al Hilal. Still raking it in. Still not bad. Still not that bad. It's just, pace and whatnot. But then next season now, so we've made a lot of signings. Signed Ramsdale. Because Bindy was good, but we just needed that little step up. Ramsdale was absolutely fake, mate. Like I've used him before. I know how good he can be. Yeah, is he England's number one? Yeah, he's England's number one as well. He's turned into a top player. I mean, Kerem done me a good little deal. I mean, 35 mil is still a bit expensive, but good deal for him. He's won two Premier Leagues, unbeaten, Carabao Cup. He's won a lot. So yeah, Coyotes. Oh wait, I think he won the Champions League with Kerem as well. Before I just move on. Nah, but he finished runner up. Yeah, he finished runner up. That's it. Um, Coyote, absolute fucking excellent player. 16 assists this season, 14 last season, 18 in all comps for £30 million. Top player. And then, if you guys remember, I did have a problem with the centre backs a little bit. It wasn't a problem. We won the league, but it wasn't exactly the way I wanted it to be. So we had Antonio Silva. I signed him. Absolute top player. Fucking everyone knows him on FM, man. 54 mil. Played a vital part in us going unbeaten this season, and just generally a top player. And then for some reason the Crocs is there, but I remember he played and Hermoso played. I can't remember if at that time we had two left-footed centre backs. Did we have two? Okay, so if you rule all these ones out, so it's all these ones from here. Yeah, we only had one. So we only had the one left-footed. I didn't want to. I wanted to get someone, but I didn't want to spend too much money, and I wasn't sure exactly where I was going. So Lacroix, obviously, he's there for a reason. He played a lot, but Hermoso, as you can see, he also played a lot. 36 appearances. He was really good, surprisingly as well, because we only signed him for 10 mil. He was solid. Like the average rating won't reflect it, but when he played, I didn't really feel worried. It was more when we wanted to push on that I felt a bit more thing. Malacia was actually really good as well. It was really, really good. Yeah, like obviously considering United signed him for 13 mil, he played not a lot in the first season, Second season, played a lot of football, played very well as well in that time. Then we got 20 million of pound offer for him. Had to accept it because I had other plans, which we'll come on to in this next bit. And then Amrabat, obviously in there again. Quinton Timber, pretty much they were playing because you know they were the solid defensive midfield pair, and Mainoo should really be in this squad somewhere. I don't know why he's not there. He should be in the best 11, but cool, like it is what it is, isn't it? Because Mainoo did make a lot of appearances this year, but Quinton Timber is been our rock in midfield for the longest time now. Solid this season, solid last season. Very, very good defensive midfielder, and Amrabat equally paired in very well. They complemented each other in a way defensively, but Mainu I feel like complemented Timber in that technically and progressing the ball and whatnot, he was more efficient and that, and Timber was just a defensive rock that you need. And it obviously depended on the game. I don't know if you lot remember. I would play Mainu sometimes, then I would play Timber sometimes, and then this was another surprise one. Anthony, mate, and he's still at the club now. Like I didn't expect him to be as good as he was. To be fair, he very, very much surprised me. I thought I was gonna have to get rid of him. He was just so good and developed into such a top player. Mason Mount is there as well. I mean, fucking Anthony got 14 goals that season. Jesus. Mason Mount speaks for itself. Top player, absolutely top player. We ended up signing Messi in this time, but he didn't really have the greatest, not the greatest starts. It's just that he got injuries and whatnot. So Mason Mount was our cam. He led us to win our first league after like however many years. And then Rashford obviously was fake this season, 22 goals. He went on such a mad run as well, if you don't remember, just scoring every game. Started the season off amazingly. He just amazing player. Then Gyökeres signed him this season. This is the season I think it was him and Hoyland. Like they really were top. Yeah, they were firing both of them together. It was like one wouldn't score sub him, one he would score. So yeah, it was good. Then we signed on Kongu, which was probably a shocking signing for most. I wanted a backup. He done his job and he done it very well. 10 clean sheets and 18 starts is not bad. He also got 5 substitute appearances. You know, the conceded ratio is not great. I didn't sign him expecting him to be world class in it. So, but again, he has got the potential to be a decent Premier League player. So he probably could play at the lower end of the league. At the moment, he's a leading Championship player. Exactly where I thought he would sort of end up. Hermoso was still at the club then. Wow, that's mad. Again, like I said, he was still solid. Luke Shaw, yeah. Do you know what? He wasn't in the first best 11. I don't think he played a major role throughout the whole save. I mean, for me, he made 257 appearances for Manchester United. For God's sake, at the end. But yeah, so he went on to do really well. Won a lot of trophies with the club now. I feel like everyone at United now at this point they were on the brink of becoming club legends, like Rashford. He is a legend, but you know what I mean. Like if you win the Premier League with Man United, you're cemented in history, sort of thing. And we done that. We done it twice. So yeah, Delo, and again another one. Real Madrid came calling. I couldn't say no to them, and they offered a fucking huge amount of money, 42.5 million. He wasn't great. Coyote was better. Like it's just one of them ones. You're not gonna play ahead of Coyote, are you? Ahmad was still here. Ahmad had an excellent season that year. Um, yeah, man, he went to Benfica. Looks like it's not gone that great for him, to be quite honest. He's had some decent games, but that's about it. Garnacho was excellent this season as well. I feel like this was like sort of his more of his breakout season. 13 goals in all comps. That's when I sort of looked at him and like, yeah, cool. Now you can give Rashford for a run for his money. Zelensky, if you lot remember, I signed him on a free. Yeah, the first season, the start of the season. Sorry. Obviously ended up selling him to Al Hilali. He was good. He was good last season. He was. I mean, he weren't. His stats obviously don't reflect that entirely, but especially in the league. But he was good, definitely. He was 100% good. And then obviously now we're going to this season. Why is Lacroix there? Oh, because the best 11's not out. But now we're going to the squad now. That makes sense. Um, just the best team, I'd say. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty much that. So we got. I don't know why Kepa's there. Fucking Kepa made a lot of starts for us, man. Ramsdale in goal. Coyote, Anthony Silva, Costello Lukeba, excellent defender as well. Um, wow, he actually missed out on the France team. That's shocking. Luke Shaw, Ugarte, Timber. Ugarte was someone we signed as well. He wasn't in the best 11, but he's been excellent as well. Uh, Again, he's like a bit of an Amrabat defensive partner next to Timber. Leon Bailey, again, excellent player. Um, really good. Signed him on a free, I think it was. Yeah, signed him on a free. Sort of to replace Ahmad, offer us more defensive work rate and stuff. I mean, 15 goals, 11 assists. What can you say? And then the goat fam, Messi. Not my goat, but still, you can't deny he's the goat in it. 38 years old, 23 goals, 23 assists in all competitions. His best season since he was at Barcelona. I mean, you could argue. I wouldn't even argue it. The season into Miami, this one here was not better than that. That was not, no. His best season since like in 6 years. He just played that cam role effortlessly. Rashford, 25 goals and 16 assists, and Gyökeres, like it was fake, man. It was fake. Then we had like a few special mentions. Danny Ings, my boy, signed him on for like 100k, scored 8 goals, and you saw like the Carabao Cup, he was actually up there with the goal scorers. Ferdy Cardiolo, 18 assists. Garnacho, little shout out to him. Enesiri, oh my god, Sambi Lokonga, he was excellent as well. Good little backup option, £10 million. Thank you, Kerem, so much. And the geezer went unbeaten, mate. I don't know why he's. Did he not get awarded a medal because he didn't play enough in the Prem? He did. Maybe they haven't. I don't know. Sometimes it glitches. Premier League winner in it. Let's be real. Ryan Cherky. Um, what can you say? An excellent player. Um, I feel like I wasn't expecting to do more. I knew what I was doing when I signed him, just to have a player that can play across the front four. You know. Um, Will Fish now. He come through at the club, went to Hibs for 2 years, come back, and I've just kept him ever since. Just a stone cold mid defender, mate. It's just he'll fit in anywhere. He's decent, not bad, not great, just a decent player. Like happy with him, to be fair. Drewsbury Hall now. He was signed him for 20 mil. Again, it was sort of like if Messi's not at it, if Messi's not. Sometimes when you get a player with not great work rate next to one that's not got great work rate in Rashford, it clashes. So I thought I have Drewsbury Hall as a registered player just in there, just in case. I was just fucking pissed off I didn't get to see Restes develop because he looked like he was going to be sick. And Lenny Euro as well, who also looked like he was going to develop into a top player. It's sad, but things happen in it. So yeah, we'll move on to now. Kerem's best 11s quickly. Oh my god, it's changed a lot. Raya, Ben White. Wow, Ben White's still there at the club. Raya still at the club. Saliba, Gabriel, I'm guessing they're still at the club. Oh my god, yeah. Kiwior. Fucking hell, he played Kiwior left back. It's a shocking guy, bro. Declan Rice and Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey sold to Inter Milan this season. Martinelli, who absolutely was fake for him, man. Odegaard, still at the club. And Saka, who obviously he sold to PSG, I think for like a record fee as well, of like 167 million. Yeah, you couldn't say no to that. Gabby Jesus, fake. Yeah, and then you had Gertruda still, he was kicking about. Then he sold him this season. Ramsdale was on the bench that year. Zinchenko, who he sold to Ajax this season. Jorginho, who's at Fiorentina now. Wanyeri, still kicking about, developed into somewhat of a decent player. Havertz, he sold. He hated this Havertz guy, man. Hated him. Smith Rowe at Dortmund this season. I think he got a lot of money for him as well. Oh no, he didn't. He got 15 mil. Never mind. Then this season he went to So he went to a 4-3-3 where he played same defense basically. Zinchenko was still there. Declan Rice, João Neves, Odegaard. That midfield three was peak. Peak. Saka on the right, Martinelli in the left, and then Sesko up top. I didn't know he was that prolific in his first season. He seemed like he wasn't. He actually was. He was more prolific this season in league, played better. And then Bayern on the bench, who he signed from me. Gertrude was still there. Kiwior, Rafinha, who he signed on loan and then bought him permanently. That's this season. Like a good little signing there. Uh, Wanyeri Lewis Skelly, who, yeah, he was good to be fair. You can see he's like sort of still breaking through in it. And then Jesus with another top season under his belt. Obviously, this is the season that they won the Champions League. And then if we go into his squad now, I mean, he's got Vinny, Gabby Jesus, Thuram, João Neves, Tierney in there, Joel Hatto, Naipan, Furlan Mendy on loan, uh, Norton Cuffy. Like, he's Rodrigo, Declan Rice just looks fucking peak. Lewis Skelly obviously still there. Darvic, Martinelli, and yeah, it's looking good. Like his team ended up being good. One other thing, yeah, he got sacked. At the end of the season. Is that no? That's not. That's May. Yeah, but yeah, he got sacked at the end of the season. I think it's because he didn't have. He had a meeting he didn't attend. To be fair to him, but still, he still left the club a legend, man. To the Champions League, you're automatically a legend at Arsenal. We haven't won it before, so it's one of them ones. So if we just quickly breeze through Kayeshawn's best 11. So he starts off with Vicario and go Porro, Van der Ven, Romero. These lot are all top players, man. Like he makes it out like he had the worst team. He's kept so many of them, so how can they be that bad? Okay, Vicario, I don't really rate him. Udogi, top. These four are top. Basuma doesn't have him anymore, but sold him to PSG. Mate Sarr, still got him. Madison, still got him. Mascoys as called him. Halter, I remember him. Oh my god, I remember him. He was shocking. Garassi, still got him. Had him that season as well. Kuleveski, still got him. Brennan the Rock Johnson, as he calls him, still kept that guy involved. Richarlison, who he was like without a club for like a long time, and he ended up at Ajax. Fair play to the guy. Oliver Skip, he kept him and he literally played him look everywhere. Left back, right back, DM. Just a versatile, one of them ones. Bentancur, who he sold to Al Hilali. How much did you get from him? 60 mil. I remember that actually. Heung-min Son, who he sold to Saudi for 87 million. That was in the first season as well. So Son, oh, he did play, but just not a lot. Sold to Son for 8 mil. Kenan Yildiz, he still got him now. Like he was quite good to be fair. Not the most prolific, but quite good. And then the Celso, who he sold to River Plate. Well, he sold to Al Hilali and they released him. Fucking hell, man. Fuck, you missed the bag, bro. And this season, I think this is he got to the FA Cup final this year and he lost it on penalties. Wuso Duro, still his keeper now. Porro, Pacho, still his centre back now. Dragoson, who's at Rennes. Wow, how much did he get from him? They sent him on loan, of course he did. Thing about Kayeshawn, he does rash things in it, like when he's angry, he admits it himself. Mate Sarr, Chotard, he spent fucking 80 million on this guy, bro. 75 mil. Fucking hell. Madison, Oscar Gluck, he's quite good, obviously. Kuleveski and Garaski, who you've seen. He signed Tijani Reinders, who again another top player. Obviously at City in real life now. This is before he made the move. Kayeshawn has got like an eye for that. Seme Kilchoy, good little striker he is. And then now onto his squad from this season. Diego Costa in goal. Porro, Diomande, Vicky van der Ven, Odogi, Chotard, Florian Wirtz, and Reinders. What a midfield. Kuleveski, Yildiz, and Girassi. And then Pickford on the bench, Romero, Madison, Gluck, Justin Kluivert, Bardage, Patrick Mate Sard, Jamie Donnelly. I can say we all ended with a good team. Oh yeah, Bergval as well. Fucking hell. Zema Killjoy, yeah. Dane Scarlett, he didn't play him. Owusu Duro, Danny Carvajal, Nathan Patterson, Brendan the Rock Johnson. Like we all ended with good teams. I would say, you know, and obviously in terms of trophies, he finished. Where is it? Runner up FA Cup, won the Carabao Cup. Um, what can you say really about that? It's good, isn't it? It's not. He wanted more, but what can you say? And then obviously me got us to 21, 26, 22 Premier League. Sorry, no, I don't know why. It's because it's obviously not rolled on. 22 Premier Leagues, one runners-up medal. We won the. Did we finish runner-up in the FA Cup as well? No, we didn't. We didn't. No, we won the Carabao Cup, finished runner-up, and obviously we've just missed out on the Champions League as well, which I feel like could have definitely won. Um, this is a big thing as well in the beginning. Oh yeah, I'm on the favoured personnel. Rashford is an iconic player now. Um, one thing as well that was a big thing was that the debt. I have managed to halve it. It would obviously go up the more obviously when the season rolls on. But yeah, and in terms of Kerem, um, he won the Super Cup. He won the Champions League. Where's the Champions League? There it is at the top. Won the Champions League. One runners up medal as well. One third place finish in the Prem. And yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the save. It was so fun, and this save will always hold a special place in my heart, being the first save that we done as a group. We've got some big plans for this year. So stay tuned, please subscribe, like, and that. And yeah, in a bit, guys, man. Thank you for tuning in.